Remington from the Revury, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about Jacques Tropez Sandals. Founded in 1933 by Jacques and his wife Elise. By the way, hall pass on the pronunciations. I'm terrible, I promise. I'm trying my hardest. But they founded the brand in 1933 after landing in Saint-Tropez when fleeing Armenia as refugees. The brand itself is rooted in a sensibility for quality and craftsmanship. And so I found a couple of things that trace back to the factories themselves that you can use to authenticate their flat sandals. Starting with the metal studs. Check the bottom sole of the shoe and the insoles where the straps connect to the base. You'll see tiny little metal studs, like right there and down here. This is used as part of the construction process, and it takes on average up to 60 nails just to create one pair of Jacques sandals. If you see any glue or adhesive, those are red flags. Run for the hills, it's going to be fake. The second thing you're going to want to look for is the stitching itself. Jacques uses a specific linen thread that they import from Ireland, and they selected it for its robustness and its durability. And it can be easily identified by its light coloring and its rope-like texture. So take a look at this. Knockoffs or counterfeits are going to have thinner, weaker, usually it's slightly darker coloring. You always want to check the insoles for this very specific linen threading. Like I said, anything else, it's going to be a fake, so run from the hills. The last thing you should check is the bottom of the shoe. You're going to look for two things, the size and the customized Maiden stamp. The size should always be expressed in European sizing. This is because, as the name suggests, all of the workshops are located in Saint-Tropez, so everything's going to be expressed in European sizes. Beware anything that has American sizing, so 7, 8, 9, 10, those are going to be fakes. Also look for the customized Maiden stamp. So we're all familiar with the made in, and then it'll say the country of manufacture. So made in China, made in Italy, made in France. But this brand does something specific. It has its own customized made in stamp. So here's an example. It's written in French, so please excuse my pronunciation, but it says Créé et fabriqué à Saint-Tropez. And that translates to created and manufactured in Saint-Tropez. And occasionally they'll also include the year of establishment directly below, which can be exemplified here. It says Depuis 1933. And what that translates to is since 1933. These are both authentic examples. What you're going to be worried about is if you look at the bottom of the shoe and you either see it completely omitted or replaced by only made in France. That is a red flag. Part of their manufacturing process is to include this, so if it's omitted, it means that it wasn't gone through proper channels. So keep an eye out for that. I hope this video helps, and if you want to shop authentic Jacques sandals, go check them out. We've got some great ones on the site, and have a good one.